Good day gentlemen, I will be the person that speaks for Mr. ID Customs today. His incompetence prevents him from talking in person, so I'll do the job for him. First off, I would like to say Merry Christmas and a happy holidays to all of you at home. In these hard times it's quite difficult to be positive due to the things happening this year. I hope you're all still as happy as ever. Alright, now to jump into the topic of, where has ID Customs been this whole time? Well, let's first start on when the last post was. Huracan.mp4, posted on May the 12th, 2020. This was actually my first ever time I edited a somewhat cinematic video. I still think it's quite shite, but it's better than the last ones I've made. A lot of things have happened after that last post, might as well list them down here. If you want to know what current projects I'm making, check out my Twitter if you have free time. You'll be up to date on what new things I've been doing. I'm a lot more active there than I am on YouTube. Anyways, after that useless plug, the first post, the Mansory Huracan, archived due to leaks. This was once a great car, now all of the meshes are gone because some genius thought it was a great idea to exploit my car while I was playing on a slot game by one of my friends. After that, I've learned my lesson to never join any other slot game unless it's friends only. Post number 2, Novitec Huracan Performanti. A somewhat interesting fact about this post is, the creator of Vehicle Simulator liked the tweet. It was surprising since none of my previous posts were liked by him, so it was a major achievement of my quote-unquote career. After that, I wanted to change things a bit since I've made hundreds of Huracans by that point. So I decided, why not make an Aventador SV? And so I did. I needed to get some help from Miguel by using some parts from his car. I would say, the car wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for him, so I appreciate it a lot, and to a person like me, considering my trash deving skills. I haven't posted a lot after that. I've mostly been messing around with friends by blowing up houses for fun. And a track day on my friend HSV, GTSR's race track. Right after that, I've made another one of my main Huracans, which was my 1016 Industries Huracan, which I thought didn't have as much seat time as it needed, so I updated it. It went great and a lot of people liked it, and I was glad to hear the news that they liked it as well. Then, downfall, I found out the person that leaked my car, which was this clown. But before that, tunnel run. Continuing on. He caused so many problems to a lot of people. The main problem is, he never backs down, despite everyone telling him to just shut the hell up. People call this bravery and dedication, I call this stupidity. He's had so much arguments with people online, he loses every single one of them but keeps on arguing cause of his own incompetence to shut the fuck up. To people that still argue with him, please just ignore him. If you keep arguing with him, this shit will never end. It's best to just don't say anything and ignore any point he makes. Anyways, it's starting to get frustrating constantly hearing news about his everyday bullshit. Just ignore his idiocy and this will all be over. Moving on, I redid my stock Huracan and built a Vorsteiner Huracan Verona edition. It may seem like a whole different car, but it's just a Huracan with a built wing, splitter, side skirts and wheels. And then, redemption, I have single-handedly built a wide-body Huracan, specifically, the Silhouette Works Liberty Walk Lamborghini Huracan kit. It was not easy, but it's one of my few builds that had very good topology, and very little errors. If you think it's done there, you're wrong. I've completely outdone myself, and made the Sheepy Race Yellow Twin-Turbo LB Huracan. And I have a sound clip from it to showcase its sounds that I cropped myself. It wasn't easy to find twin-turbo Huracan sounds, but I managed, and I'm not disappointed by the results. Right after that, I made a drag Huracan that beat my previous time of 5.4 seconds with a 5.1 seconds result. And finally, reclaimed, I have built my first ever hypercar by myself. It's easily one of my best ever creations, especially knowing I did all of this by myself. I went to look it up and I never knew there were very little one-to-ones on Roblox, let alone built ones. And finally, my final built vehicle up to date on my Twitter is the Aventador SV Roadster that I converted from my original SV. And that seems to be it thus far. If you expected more, I'm sorry, I just haven't had the time in my life to make more. The main reason I haven't posted a lot of stuff online is the lack of motivation for me to do projects. As much as I enjoy the satisfaction of seeing a car get built ground up, it's also very tiring. And doubling that with online class, and everyday things that need more priority than doing this, I just can't balance all of them at once. I am human too, I too have emotions and feelings, I get tired just as much as the others do. I have also now moved to Assetto Corsa, as you see now. Clearly my PC can't handle it well, but it's more playable than Roblox, where I get 2000 ping every 5 seconds. I've ran quite a lot of lap times and my driving style is starting to get better as I play more. I was thinking of making some more content on Roblox. I've made some plans and how I'm gonna execute it, but as I said before, I lack motivation and I don't have a lot of time to my name. Even if I try to film, everything goes wrong, whether I get raided by one of my friends and ruin all the footage, or my internet dies and I lag every 2 seconds. I don't have control to whatever he does, and even if I tell him about it, he wouldn't care, thinking he's not interrupting the footage. But if I ever did have a lot of time and a somewhat better PC or internet, I would 100% go back to filming on Roblox and post some more content. One of the reasons why I haven't posted much Roblox content is, it's starting to get boring. Most of the time I just play Arsenal or one of my own games to just cruise and drive with friends. But other than that, there's not really much to do. Once you last in the platform for a while, it tends to get boring real quick, which is really unfortunate, but it's the truth. Although, I do have an offer, I would let all of you to decide if I should or not. And that is, whether I move to Assetto Corsa instead and post hot lap videos, and try to post some Roblox content if there ever was something to film. Maybe try to film some Minecraft videos if requested, but it's all up to all of you to decide whether you would appreciate me posting different content other than Roblox just to change things up a bit. I'm not certain I would be a lot more active, but it would make it easier to post videos. I'll let all of you decide on the comments below. If there's any good game that's great for low-end PCs that I can try to make a video out of, please be my guest. But after all of that, I have to end the video here. It's been very fun making this video. But it's never an ID Customs video without a final pull, so here you go. Thank you so much for having the time of your day to hear me ramble about myself. I hope you understand why I have not been posting much. This is TTS Brian, signing out.